Alrighty traders, George here, and time for a look at the week in review. Got a little catch-up work to do for 2 weeks here, so let's get right into it. For starters, for the prior week, this is the trade call that we had from the video for you subscribers that went out for oil. As you see it here, we had this to deal with for the NASDAQ. Somewhat similar scenario. We had this to deal with for gold. And then here's what transpired with those trades. For oil, we had price breakdown and go to target, cleanly hit, picked up 58 ticks on that. Also easily hit the target 2 and 3 for you multi-contract traders out there. Picked up quite a bit on that particular breakdown for you multi-contract traders, but for the single contract traders, a nice 58 ticks on that move there. For the NASDAQ, picked up 3 points here, even though price went all the way down. The trails got stopped out, and of course without my computer and with my email down, not able to put out an alert for a continuation re-entry there. But that's what happened for the NASDAQ. And then for gold, we had this, another one where we picked up just $1.50 out of the gate, got stopped out, and I couldn't get any messages out for the re-entry. That also went up big time, hit targets 1 and 2, and almost got up to target 3 there. Last week we had the election, and I had a trade call that went out the day of the election as the votes were being tallied in to the after hours session here. So we had this to work with going in for the NASDAQ. A lot of trading commitment here in the 4,800 zone, and looking for the bulls or the bears to take charge above or below here. And here's what transpired with that. Had quite a few trades that came out of this in a very short period of time. Well hitting target 3 down here and going to that overshoot that we talked about, and then coming back up for re-entries to the short side, and then back to the original entry zone here where it chopped up a little bit, even went up long to hit targets here, and then finally rolled over. All in all, this did 7 for 11 for 46 points for $920 for the single contract trader there. So that's what happened with the NASDAQ last week. And for our balance beam spreadsheet, we've got 2 more profitable weeks to add to the pile here. So prior week here, we only had 3 trades, put up a total of $790. And last week for the NASDAQ, we had these 11 trades here, and that put up another $920. Our equity curve is at a new 2016 high here at $66,544. So despite the computer problems and the email problems I had, relatively efficient and nicely profitable 2 weeks there. And of course, new equity highs is a nice thing to see as well. If you want to get a hold of these trade signals before the markets move, you can do that by subscribing. Use the link at the outside part of this video here. And if you actually want to get a hold of the balance beam charts and learn to be a balance beam trader, you can do that as well. That's it for now. I'll see you all back in training.